in some of the earlier videos, we've seen the algebra of summation. So we've seen all of these. Now I'm going to give you some examples. Bear in mind that when you have a constant here, you can take the constant out. So you can take it out and then concentrate on finding out the summation of the sequence. Okay, so bear that in mind. So now let me give you some examples now. So let's try and use what we know to try and simplify this. So so when you want to sum up one thing, take away another thing. So let's use this. Hang on. So when you have one sequence, take away another sequence, you can just concentrate on finding out the summation of this sequence, and then take away the summation of this sequence. So that's this bit here. So now we are going to use this thing here. So so use that on this. So now if you want to find the summation of this whole thing here, you can just concentrate on summing up this. That will then give you this, and then sum up this. That will then give you this, and then get this, take away this. Okay, and then now looking at this here, this is a constant, so you can take it out. So it will become this. Okay, so so this whole thing here will become this. This might not seem like a simplified version, but as we progress, you will see why this is a lot easier to work with than this whole thing here. Okay, so this whole thing here is actually quite complicated, but at this stage you've no experience yet. So over time you will see why this minusing this is a lot simpler than this. Okay, but this is actually simpler than this. Okay, so next one here. So when you have when you have when you have a negative sequence here, visualize it as one times the whole sequence. Okay, and now this is a constant, so you can take it out. So it becomes this times this thing here. Okay, and then well, this thing here is really a minus version of your summation here. So this thing here can be tidied up to this. Okay, next one here. If you have this, so now you've got a definite number here. So up here it was just it was just n, but now that you've got a definite number, you can actually work out the sequence. So now well, here you've got one thing plus another thing, so you can break in and just concentrate on finding out the sum of this, and then concentrate on finding out the sum of this. Okay, so so now this is a constant. You can take it out. That will then give you this times this thing here. Okay, bear in mind that this is a constant. So what this means here is that well, when k is 1, put the 1 into the k, but because there's no k, it will be 7, and then now increase the k by 1. So now increase the k by 1, put the 1 into the k, but because there's no k, you just got to take this as a 7. So the next term will be 7, increase the k again, so that will be 7, and then increase the k again, and then that will be a 7, and then increase the k again. So you stop at 4, remember. So it becomes this. So really there are there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. So this here should be a 5. Sorry, this here should be a 5. This here should be a 5. Okay, because there are 5 terms. Okay, so hang on. So this thing here is really this thing here, because it's simply 7 times 5. You include the 0 here as well. So include the 0, include the 4, so there should be 5 terms. Okay, and then this thing here is really 0. This thing here is really put the 0 into here. That's this first term. Increase the k by 1, and then that will give you this, and then increase the k again. That will then give you this. So basically, this whole thing here is this thing here. Again, there are 5 terms: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because your first one is 0, increase it again, 1, and so on. Your last term is 4. So well, there will be 5 terms. So this whole thing here is this thing here. So now you've got to times it with the 2. So times the whole lot by 2. Okay, so this thing here will be, hang on, this thing here will be 35. Hang on, 35, and then this thing here will be 50. Will be 55. Okay, so the overall answer here will be 55. Okay, next one here. I'm going to do this in the next video. Okay.